Hey, whoa. Mikayla.
NAC, you told me about someone who contacted your wife on Facebook and how that was a problem. So,
No, I did it. Okay, idiot. Here we go. You dummy. Let's go. First of all, it was Mikayla in our chat who messaged me, not my wife. Again, everybody has everything wrong. She messaged me, not my wife. She messaged me saying, "Can you tell your wife to accept my friend request?" And then I yelled back at Mikayla and said, "You don't know my wife. Why would she accept your friend?" First of all, I don't think you know who my wife is. Again, everyone thinks they know everything. You all have it all figured out. Second of all, I just said, why would my wife accept your friend request? She doesn't know who you are. Also, why do you want to be friends with my wife? She doesn't know who you don't know her. It wasn't a problem. I'm saying it now. Again, I'm ungettable, bitch. I didn't bring this up to not protect me and my ego. I was trying to protect Mikayla. But guess what? Now it's out. So, Mikayla, I'm sorry. I would never do this and shame a fan out of nowhere. But Stevie Lou thinks he wants to get people. So, here we are with me being embarrassed and again. My point is you're mentally ill if you want to be friends with my wife on social media. You don't know her from dick. So my question to Mikayla was simply, why should I, you want me to go, let's even pretend like you have this all right. I'm going to go to my wife and go, there's a woman who listens to me who thinks she's figured out who you are, and she wants you to accept her friend request because she found you online being a secret little dig it up spy. Sounds insane, right? Sounds insane. And then my wife would go, who is she? I don't know. She's just a fan of mine who stalked and thinks she found you, so she wants you to accept her friend request. And then she'd go, what? And I'd go, right, this is dumb. And that's it. End of story. I told Mikayla, why do you want to be friends with somebody you don't know? And why would she want to be friends with you? And Mikayla went, good point, I guess. Right! And by the way, that's the end of the story. And I think I mentioned that, just how crazy fans are. Like, hey, I stalked you and found out who your wife is. Tell her to accept my friend request. What an insane thing that is. And I guess I must have mentioned that to Stevie. By the way, never tell Stevie anything, I guess. Again, I know this. I would never tell anyone I wouldn't want repeated. I would never tell anybody anything I wouldn't want repeated. That's why when somebody tries to call up and hold it up to my temple like a gun, remember that thing you told me that you didn't want out there? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the time I said Mikayla is damaged in the brain for trying to be friends with someone she doesn't know. Boy, did you make me look dumb here, Stevie. Boy, does my wife look retarded. Oh, wait. Mikayla says, I didn't stalk her. Her Insta was posted on Twitter. No, it wasn't. Again, you all think you know stuff. You all think you know about stuff. You don't. Someone said this was her. Someone said this was her Insta. Someone said, again, no one's making fun of you for stalking her. I'm just pointing out how dumb it is to think I'm going to tell a stranger to be friends with you that you have no business knowing and don't know. Mikayla, go to your husband and tell him to accept my friend request. What? Right! Sounds dumb. Doesn't make sense, does it? Sounds stupid. Mikayla, why doesn't your husband want to be my friend? Oh, wait, I don't fucking know him.
Ghislaine says, where is Mikayla today? Mikayla hates me. Mikayla, she went on the Towboys page and she left a lot of middle finger emojis on a lot of my posts.
Really?
Yeah, she was upset that we took away her mod badge yesterday because she banned a very cool, very nice listener for no reason. And when that happens, we usually take away people's mod badges. And every time we've done it to someone, they're like, hey, man, that was an ass ban, but I'm sorry. I understand. I get it. You know, do what you got to do. No hard feelings. And they move on because being a mod on a YouTube channel is not a big deal to most people.
No, couldn't care less.
Don't really give a shit. So, but Mikayla has, how do I put this diplomatically? She has this thing called being fucking insane. And she goes through this with a lot of different channels where she really, really loves them one day. And then the next day, she hates their guts because they slighted her in the very least possible way.
So are you saying you believe Patrick now? You had to go through it first?
I'm saying Patrick was obviously on to something. How's that?
It didn't help that she was completely drunk yesterday when this all happened. I didn't know she went on Facebook, though.
Somebody says, you took away her mod badge, but she said she never asked for it. You don't have to. I gave it to her to be nice, and then she fucked it up.
I might leave. Mikayla says Discord is not healthy, which is hilarious. Coming from this psycho bitch. Now I'll get an email afterward going like, do you really think I'm a psycho bitch? Also, thanks to Mikayla for sending me an entire itinerary of things to do in Tahoe. I go all the time. I don't need a list of places to go in Tahoe. I go. Out of my fucking DMs, Mikayla. Jesus Christ. I'm taking a boat to that restaurant.
Hey, whoa. Mikayla. What's with we might have to take away Mikayla's mod badge. No. Some idiot, first of all, is a member. He's a good guy. We like him on this show. Guys, I like you, Mikayla, but I got to institute the rule where if you fuck up with your mod badge, because we went nuts when we got here and we modded people for fun. I got to remove the mod status. No, I don't even care if it's an accident, guys. I don't care if it's a pocket thing. I can't have, especially newer fans, I can't have these new fans that we're grabbing be made to feel unwelcome or banned or anything like that. It's too nice watching the growth go like this to have it be fucked up by somebody who, I don't know, doesn't know how to lock their screen.
Did we unhide some
like
idiot?
That. Yes. Balls Deep took care of it. Thank you, Balls Deep. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for the save. I watch that stuff pretty close. I don't like it distracting from the show, but I don't want people feeling unwelcome when all they're doing is being cool. That's it.
Citizen M, Grinch Girl, and Mikayla are reactive spurgs. Mikayla would consistently initiate fights with her over absolutely nothing in steel toe chat. Yeah, but I bet Mikayla's tits are nicer. Did you see Grinch Girl? Like, Mikayla looks like a bridge troll, but Grinch Girl looks like the bridge.
We got like...
Well, I'm not triggered, but I got to correct that. Is that what people think? If people think that Ian posted a picture of a clothed woman and got banned from our Discord, are you high? I mean, how would that even work? How would that even work? She has a shirt on, right? You're all insane. Yeah. We can't have people. Sorry, must have got my bands confused. No one got banned for, as far as I know. Again, I wasn't there when this happened. When the whole Mikayla thing happened, I still don't even know what I have no clue what happened, and I do not care. But none of those people got banned for saying that. I got banned for saying the N-word, and I'm black. Good. Where does Johnny Crutches do a show? Anybody know? Where can we find it? Does anyone know where Johnny Crutches does a show? I'll wait. I want to see 400 people. If anyone can find Johnny Crutches' channel. Let's see how long it takes. I've searched Johnny Crutches on YouTube and Johnny Crutches on Twitch. So if you listen, Mikayla, I don't mean this in any mean way. You don't ever need to help with anything ever again. It's not helpful. Mikayla's over here. It's like Twitch. It's like thanks. Mikayla, I understand it's on Twitch, honey. I'm having trouble finding it. So I need a little more than Twitch. It's on Twitch. I'm telling you, Twitch. Again, Mikayla, never help again. And again, it's no hard feelings, and I'm not being mean. I'm not telling you to stop listening to the show. We're enjoying it. I by all means, stick around. I'm telling you, you never need to help again with the program. I don't want to use the word useless. No, Mikayla got reblocked. She was actually reblocked. I can only be told 9 times to do something that I've told you I've done. And then you want to keep yelling at me to do it? Okay. Do it outside. If anybody wants to get married here today. Married and divorced? Me and you? Me and you, Mikayla?
You get married. You hate me.
I don't hate you. Stop projecting.
Okay, I hate you.
It's my job. She hates me. Is beard hair considered to be dead or alive?
Yeah, so like that's weird too, because on Friday I actually started getting someone started trolling my YouTube channel, like a really weak troll where they were these weird accounts. I figured it was either someone posing as a Chad fan because they were using the deeply personal dig names. And stuff like that. And they weren't saying anything bad. They'd come into the channel and then they'd start spamming the chat with garbage chat.
Yeah.
And then Mikayla, who's one of my really awesome mods, shout out to Mikayla, was just squashing them left, right, and sideways. So we spent 10, 15 minutes joking about how that wasn't really much of a thing. And oh, okay, you took control of the show for a minute. Thanks for the free content.
Yeah.
And then we moved on. But yeah, so I didn't know what that was about. I didn't bring it up because I didn't think maybe that's part of what that is too, because they were mentioning you. One of the first ones was a dig about you. I'm not going to say what they were saying, but yeah.
Now, are you talking about Mikayla, like the crazy Mikayla? Yeah. She's part of all that, right?
Part of what?
Like that whole group that trolls and does all that shit. Like she despises this show now. And it's just like, she's crazy. Like she's really nuts. I mean, she may be great for you, but I would advise stay away because she just
has mod privileges on my channel, and so far
I would good at
squashing the bots.
I would be careful about that in the future. I mean, she went full on nuts regarding this show. I think some of these people, I think a show gets bigger and doesn't have enough. It's like when mommy and daddy have another kid, and there's not as much time for you, and then they get bitter. And then they're like, you don't read my stuff as much anymore. You don't do this anymore. You don't do that anymore. And you're like, I'm sorry. The weirdest part of having a show and like growing a show is the weird complaints people get over time where they're like, where it's 100% a them problem, but they want to make it your problem. That's kind of been Mikayla forever. And she's been on both sides of this show for a while now. I think she was another one that came from Bubba. And she just goes crazy every once in a while. I mean, she'll tell us somebody's fucking with me. And I'm like, I don't know how to fix that. That's not my job. You stop living on the internet and then this won't happen. And she'll want us to do something about it. And then we're like, well, look, we're doing a show. You got to, maybe stop mixing it up. And then she'll just get angry and turn on the show. And then she'll try to get my attention. Last week she was tweeting at me. She's like, you're a piece of shit, and you're this and that. I'm like, it was the Don Draper moment where you're like, I don't think about you at all. Like, what the fuck is your problem? So, yeah.
Well, fortunately, none of that drama's affected me. I had no idea about any of that. I just, like I said, she chimes in the chat once in a while and just was really literally like Johnny on the spot, nailing every one of those bots. She's
just one of those people where, like, us going live every day seems to affect her life and personality. Like if we're not dead, if this show doesn't go away, it's like a stab wound to her gut every day. I don't get it. But that's good that she hasn't done that to you yet, which is nice. So
Well, I'll keep. I'll be.
Hit the like button.
And be like, hey, yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Doom. Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye.
Shut up, Doom.
Doom, cool it. For the love of God. Come on.
Doom, you're gone again. That's it. I'm so sick of you anyway.